Good morning. Welcome to Positive Vibes, making positivity and gratitude louder in a podcast world. And this morning, I have my friend. This morning, I have my good friend, Dr. Jannine Krause, in the studio. She's a naturopathic doctor in University Place. Sort of a part of Tacoma here. I don't know, it's right next to whatever. But anyway, yeah, it's right by Tacoma anyway. But yeah, I have her live in the studio this morning and just going to be interviewing her about being a doctor in the times that we're going through right now and just in general. And like I was saying on my post on Instagram and Facebook this morning, watching her Instagram posts and stories, I, constantly every day seeing her going all around, the country the country, gathering research, tidbits, news, information, new stuff that comes out on, natural medicine, and so that she can implement that in her office and, with her own patients. And so with that, I guess I will introduce her. And so let me see here. Oh, yeah, it's down there. Janine. Welcome, Janine.
Thanks, Shane. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, definitely a pleasure. Just like I was saying, I just want to interview you and ask you about, how are you doing with all that's going on these days with the COVID and just, being a doctor and all this?
Yeah, the pandemic's kind of changed how I practice a little bit. I like to connect with people face to face. So doing a little bit more of the telemedicines, I'm getting used to it now. Before, it was really kind of hard in March and in April. Kind of got it through it now. So I'm doing a lot more telemedicine, doing some acupressure versus acupuncture. So I walk through people online, like how they can press on certain points versus coming in and getting actual acupuncture. So that's kind of fun too. Yeah.
Huh.
Have you ever tried acupressure? I think we've only done acupuncture on you.
Actually, yeah. I did mention that in my post this morning that that the only treatment I've received from you was acupuncture. But I said in my post something to the effect that if I do need medical treatment in the future that's non-emergency, I will be going to you.
Yes. No, I have been seeing, quite a bit more somewhat urgent care because a lot of people aren't wanting to go into urgent care centers. I've seen hernias this year. I've seen ankle sprains and strains, I saw fractured elbow, which is a new one for me. So I haven't had to see some things like that. And so I'm seeing a lot of folks who just normally would have gone to the ER or urgent care, but they decided to come see me instead. So I'm getting sharpened up on my emergency medicine of sorts skills or urgent medicine skills. So that's been kind of fun this year, practicing new things. So yeah, I think it's the year of a lot of folks diving into their health and figuring out what's the root of the illness. And so we're doing a lot of testing and investigating further into nutrition and looking for food sensitivities and kind of questioning, since folks have had more time to sit home and ponder what's going on with their health.
Right on. Yeah, I definitely. That's what I guess that's what's so appealing to natural. That's what's so appealing about natural medicine to me is the fact that you're searching for the root cause and not just searching for not just throwing medication at it. you know, just like throwing medication at symptoms to quiet them down. Yeah, let's just quiet this down, you know, and not really worry about what's actually going on here.
Yes. Yeah, it's common. You know, I think there's this concept of, hey doc, I want to go into you and I want you to just fix me. You know, give me the pill or give me the supplement or the magic, whatever you got, you know, to fix me. But I'm looking for folks who are more interested in diving in and figuring out, okay, well, why do I have this issue? What's going on? What provoked this? What habits, what lifestyle things are making this happen? So that's where I really love to dive in, because unfortunately, this day and age, it's a culture of like, I want the quick fix, but I kind of want to know what's going on, but I'd rather have the quick fix. So it's my job is to try to help folks to be like, okay, you know, we can get the quick fix, but is that quick fix going to last? And of course, there's situations in which we might need an antibiotic or some type of higher level, you know, medication, because there isn't a, you know, natural solution in that case that's strong enough, whatnot. But if we're looking at chronic gut issues or chronic pain, we got to dive deeper and figure out what the heck's going on, skin stuff too. Because you could put a steroid cream on something and it goes away for a while, but if you forget to do it, it comes back. So diving in deeper.
Yeah, it's like the you know, you can throw medication or whatever at the symptom, but the cause, you know, the root cause is still there if you do that, and the root cause is still active and, you know, waiting to, you know, kick up another symptom.
It's true. Yeah, a lot of us probably have seen we take one medication and then we get another side effect. So then we have to take a medication to the side effect and things, you know, go down that route for sure. Yeah. In this day and age, a lot of people are super stressed out. So I've been seeing a lot of side effects of just what happens in the body when you become stressed out. People coming in with their shoulders as earrings. I call it armadilloing. They're kind of curling up into balls. I mean, it's crazy what COVID's, you know, doing to our mental health for sure. It's not cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like I've actually I actually have a couple people I know that, you know, apparently they said they had, you know, doctors have said they had COVID. They were tested positive for it, and they didn't really have any symptoms or anything. You know, they were pretty much asymptomatic. And then, you know, just like for a day or two, were just coughing and hacking violently, and their throat became, you know, just like totally raw, and they were in such pain just all over their body, and just physically just like, you know, felt like, okay, maybe this is the end. And then, you know, and then it, you know, they were doing whatever treatment they were doing and it got better and went away. And it's like, you know, wow, how'd that happen so quickly? You know, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's impressive how some people have been quite sick and others not as much. And it kind of boils down to what lifestyle factors are there that can make you, you know, stronger to fight viruses and stronger against all these things. And I tend to look at, you know, it as one, how well do you manage stress? Two, are you getting out and moving? Because circulation, just in general, I mean, you're a runner, you know, you every day you're out doing something. And I think that has a testament to our immunity. Keeping the body moving is incredible for helping us. And I find that with a lot of folks, that the folks that have been faring better in terms of my practice that have been sick, and the ones that didn't fare as well, the difference is how well someone manages stress and really how much someone moves in a day. And I'm not talking you have to beat yourself up at the gym. I'm talking like, you know, sometimes you'll run and some days you're walking, and it's just movement. It seems that circulation and moving things through the body better on a really fundamental basic level of blood flow seems to be what has been the difference for my patients that have done better versus those that haven't. Yeah,
it's like totally. I relate to that so much. Well, like you were just saying, I run every day or walk, and it's like, yeah, it's just ever since my traumatic brain injury and my physical therapy that came after that, going through that during that time, I remember my dad was always, not always, but most of the time anyway, he was pressuring me, leave that video game alone, go outside and ride your bike, or walk around the neighborhood, just do something.
Yeah.
And then it's like years later, I rode the STP and Seattle to Portland bike ride, and all this running I've been doing thousands of miles over the past 4 years. But it's like one of my good friends, Terry, something he always said, or said quite a few times to me, was a body in motion stays in motion. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things I live by, is pretty much just keep moving if you want to keep moving.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, my dad's 84, and I think the reason that he is still alive, despite quadruple bypass and all kinds of other history stuff that he's got with his cardiovascular disease, is like he actually every day he's moving, he's in some project. My husband was commenting he was doing some housework for us. So not like my chores housework. He was literally helping us to lift our roof, and he was in the attic in like a position that you wouldn't imagine an 84-year-old to be, but his mobility is great. And it's because he keeps doing that. He keeps putting himself in those positions to do life stuff, kind of move around. And he's not a runner. He's never been in a gym in his life. He will tell you. But he does hard work every day. And there's something about just giving your body that gift of movement that really helps with immunity, mindset, stress relief, you name it. So many things. What run streak day are we on now? Where are we at? What's today?
Today is day number 932.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just keep moving, and, just keeps me moving. My multiple sclerosis, as you know, is at a minimum.